Hey guys, it's Chedek, and I've been working on this all day because I read those comments. There was like 4 people who really wanted lava. 1 dude want bridge, and I've perfected bridge, so it'll be coming out tomorrow. I'll be recording footage for that video. But let's start with the lava amplifier because everyone wants to talk about it. So, all right, first off, let's start with the spawns. I'm gonna turn off my cam, and actually, we're gonna really talk about the traps I'm using. I'm just gonna leave a little snippet right here on the screen. You're gonna see every single trap with all of their perks. And now let's talk about the spawns. So there is a spawn up here, and then the majority of the spawns are down here. And there is a lava ball up there, and I'm not sure if there is a lava ball down here, but if there isn't, I would do a spawn kill. Also, there is an occasional spawn right here, but if we start, I'll show you smash and protection later. If you smash and protect properly, they will just walk back into the tunnel. So, with the beginning of the spawn, we're gonna start with the beginning of the build. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna walk up 1 ramp, and we're gonna put a wall launcher on this wall. Then you're gonna put wall darts on both sides adjacent, and 2 broadsides in the middle. And then on the other side, again, a wall launcher too. You could put gas traps all along this. Actually, I feel like I should, but you know what? I'm not going to because I have probably like 10 build limit left. And the 2 broadsides are important. Those gases are important for the damage, and I do recommend it. The wall launchers will push them back outside of the tunnel. So yes, there is a lava bomb here, so no spawn killing there. I probably figured that out a long time ago. Same thing, since they're all going to be funneling up here, we're going to put 2 more wall launchers here, and then it's going to split the tunnels. And then a row of gas traps and a row of wall darts so you don't stagger the husk. So let's start off with the left side because the left side is the most important, right? So the left side, we have 2 wall launchers there. We'll get to that later. We have it opens up here and the husks walking through here. These wall launchers are important. That gas traps are important. They're all important, trust me. You walk into the tunnel, and a wall launcher will push all the husks that come over here back out, possibly into the lava bomb, but nothing else, just so it can, like, stall them just a little bit longer. And then a wall dart that shoots all the way down these 3 tiles. The wall darts have a 3 tile activation range, and I'm not sure about how far the darts fly, but 3 tiles, it activates every time a husk walks in here. It's in the activation range for the wall darts. So this is the left side of the tunnel. Once you walk up, I've set it like this. I had it split. For my lava amplifier, it splits 3 times. So we're gonna start with the first split on the left side. You walk up 1 tile, there's a wall launcher and a timeout chamber on your left. The timeout chamber has the same layout as always. Tar pit, broadside, broadside, wall dart, gas launcher, and then all of these roof pieces are gas launchers. Then you fall down a tile. So this is where I'm gonna ask you guys to decide for your own what you want to do with these walls, right? That one has to be a wall launcher, and most of these will be wall launchers, but they will fall. Don't shut up, Snapchat. They will fall down. Phone away. So they will fall down into a floor launcher and fly up. These broadsides have the chance to mess up their impact because the cannonballs will fall down. So it is entirely up to you if you want to put wall dynamos or broadsides. I put broadsides because I'm a pimp. That's how I rock. And then yeah, so if you want to put wall dynamos there, feel free. And if you want to put broadsides or wall darts, just feel free. It's important. Now, and you walk up 1 tile, there's a tar pit trap. In fact, I'm going to be actually doing this. I'm actually not going to be doing that. A tar pit trap with a wall launcher to push them back 1 tile, allowing them to fly back up, which is important because you need that fall damage. A wall darts to not mess up the wall launcher, and then 2 a ceiling gas trap and a tar pit. Then it falls down into the main tunnel. It just it converges back in. Falls down, and then everything around here is wall darts because all I have is a spam ton of floor launchers. I could put a gas trap here and a tar pit, but I feel like this is much more comfortable for me. So it's just wall darts all around. You fall down from here. It's 1 tile out, and then 2 tiles up, and then 1 tile there, and you should have this part. Then I'll show you that part there. This is the second tunnel that it converges into. Okay, and then it's wall launcher. Yeah, and then at the end of it, there's 2 wall launchers with these 2 little slant pieces. So it converges them and forces them to touch the wall launchers. Before we get down there, let's start with the second pathway. The reason right now I'm using the walloper is to get up, but I failed anyways, so the spout it is. Alright. So, for the second hole, the second hole, which is my favorite hole. It's okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. So what happens is when they walk up here, they can either choose that path or this path. Some husks choose this path, and this is what happens. They walk in, they get slowed by the wooden floor spikes. There's a wall dart not to mess up this wall launcher, and then if you look to the left, there is another wall dart so it doesn't mess with the wall launcher. If you put a broadside there, the chances of this wall launcher not going off are high. Then there's a gas trap on top, and then again a broadside and a broadside because of the floor launcher. Basically, the basis of my tunnel is every time they fall down, there is a floor launcher to shoot them back up. And then there are wall darts all around it for damage. So as you can see, these 4 wall launchers, and then these 4 wall darts, and then a wall launcher to push them back into the floor launcher. And then if they turn to the right, they're probably going to cut through. There is a wall launcher here to push them back up, or a floor launcher here to push them back up, and a wall launcher to push them back that way. Make sure you tier 3 everything up, just like I have done now. And then it also converges into the right side of the tunnel, which we are going to show right now. So if the husks choose to go this pathway, it is starting here. You go up to the farthest right piece. It is a wooden floor spikes with a wall launcher into a timeout chamber. And the timeout chambers are always the same. It's going to be tar pit, 2 broadsides in the wall darts pointing towards the wall launcher, so it doesn't mess it up. And you move 1 tile forward. It's a wooden floor spike, wall darts, wall launcher to push them out. And then you turn left. It's a tar pit trap to stop all the husks and push them back out with the wall launcher, so it can push them all throughout the tunnel and then into the timeout chamber, or just end up right there. And then all the ceiling pieces are gas traps. Then you fall down. It converges into the second tunnel with the broadside wall dart, so it doesn't mess up the wall launcher. And now they're into the second tunnel. And then this part, they all fall down into the broadside death pit and the floor launcher, which then converges with the main tunnel. So it's basically 2.5 tunnels that make into 2 tunnels that converge into 1 tunnel. There is a broadside there, and then a wall dart there to shoot the husks that get through. And then I have 7 floor launchers here just to do some extra damage, and I'm probably going to open these up because no husks really get through, as you will see in the gameplay. And then this is important, actually. Make sure you cover your amplifiers. I'm starting to do that now because I have extra builds. At the end of these, if you have Smasher's Charge, what will happen is they will end up here or in the lava. What I've done is I've added a floor launcher here. This is Nuff Said's tactic, by the way. You add a floor launcher here, and if they stop here from the charge, they'll fly up and into the lava. Same over here. Floor launcher with a ramp, and they fly into the lava. Okay, so now that you've seen the actual build, let's talk about tips and tricks for Smasher protection. I'm lagging a lot. Tips and tricks for Smasher protection. So let's start off with the tunnel. Okay, so the tunnel is very important. The tunnel starts right here, and what I've done is I've added 3 walls. 1 wall here, 1 wall here. The tunnel is right there, right? And I've added a wall launcher in here to push them back, and a gas trap to damage them. I don't know if they go in there anymore. Like, they have not came in there since I've added this, and it's worked very well for me. And I also have a second layer of protection in the form of a wall launcher and then a ramp. I can still use this tunnel to get around the map, but I don't because the spouts are still good. So that's what you should do for your little tunnel, and that's what I have in mind. So for here, right, let's start with the left side of protection. So for the left side of protection, we have these 2 wall launchers to make sure that they don't go over here. These are reinforced by 2 stair pieces, one stair piece and 1 slant. Doesn't matter what you do, just make sure you don't do this, because then they will be enticed to break this wall, because there's no longer 2 layers of protection, it's 1. Make sure you do it like that. If you want to do it like that, then add a piece right there, but that's just wasting another piece. And there we go. And then a slant stair piece right here if pointing in this direction, and then you jump down onto this layer, and there's 2 stair pieces here, and that is about it for the left side, or if you're facing it from the north. So yeah, now we're moving on to the other side, which I'm going to call the right side, which now I'm actually probably confusing you guys because I'm looking at it in this direction. The right side of the Smasher protection, which is much more different. I have these walls here with just walls and then ramps behind them. I did it like that because I feel like it's good, but like, they should still be able to come through, which is odd, so I might remove this. I'm actually not. And then we come over to here. So they're gonna, lots of husks will walk over here if you don't have this. So what I've done is they walk up to here. There's the chance of them walking into my D amplifier tunnel, my Valley amplifier tunnel, with a wall launcher to push them back because their husks come this way, and this was set up to stop them. A gas trap, and then over here where they'll start smashing on is a wall launcher and a ceiling gas trap, and then a lot of defense behind it. So once they break that, they have to break through this ramp and this wall, which is already 3 layers of defense, and then they have to break through this wall and this ramp, which is another 2 layers of defense, which is 5 layers of defense, and then that's it. They just won't do it. That's too much walls for them to break. Now this is very important, okay? This right here, it's just 3 ramps facing these walls, metal ramps, and then these walls. If you do not put these walls, high chances they'll break through this wall and then just walk right out. So make sure you put down these walls. You don't have to put them behind them. If you want to add that extra layer of defense, feel free. I do not. It's just not my thing. And then last things last, the lobber shield. That is literally my lobber shield. So if you have your 3 spouts, this is the best way to do it. Just your 3 spouts right here. If you have already, like, you know, built the tunnel. I'm assuming a few people have made it to this part and they built the tunnel. What you do is you just add a tile here and then add a 3x3 like that. And that is about it. I think I have covered everything. I'll just scour around just in case. Run around through the tunnel one last time for quickies. Yeah. I think that is it for lava. Yeah, that's entirely it. So now let's move on to gameplay. It's going to be round 12 and round 19 in the span of 1 minute. Hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, that's about it for the lava amplifier. It's a pretty short and sweet tunnel. I didn't want to spend like 20 minutes like I did with the other ones. It was very tiny. It's very small build, but it does the job really well. I covered everything. If you guys need any other amplifiers, let me know. Tomorrow's video will be bridge, and maybe I'll start doing Valley and Devil Amp, but Valley's still being adjusted. I'm almost there, you know, with Valley. It just needs, the ending part needs to be a little bit tweaked, but I have run out of things to do. Wait, is it 8 o'clock? Oh, it's 8 o'clock, reset. Cool. But yeah, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Kudos.